Good morning. Continuing with the transfer theme, I'm going to touch on the reverse transfer process here in Texas. First, I'd like to give you a little background information. In the 82nd legislature in 2011, in House Bill 3025, the second section of that bill allowed for the establishment of a process where a student who had previously registered and enrolled in completed courses at a community college or a two-year institution, and then transferred to a four-year institution, would be able to use those credits that they earned at the four-year institution and send them back to the two-year institution to qualify for an associate's degree, to get another credential on their way to completing a baccalaureate degree. There are certain parts of this that certain students have to have in order to qualify for the reverse transfer. First of all, the student must, like I said, must have attended a two-year institution prior to transferring to a four-year institution. And they have also had to have earned at least 30 credit hours in order to be qualified for the reverse transfer program. Once the student reaches 90 semester credit hours at the four-year institution, the four-year institution then secures permission from the student to send their transcript back to the community college or the two-year institution where they originally attended in order to see if there is a way that they can qualify for an associate's degree. There are two ways that the student can allow the four-year institution to send their transcript back to the two-year institution. One way is through the Apply Texas process. And just recently, the Apply Texas process was confirmed that we are not violating the FERPA laws by having a certain section of the application defaulted to yes. We will allow the four-year institution to send our transcripts back to the two-year institution. Previously, the student had to choose. And right now it's defaulted to yes, so they have to actually physically opt out in order to not let those transcripts go back to the two-year institution. The second way is that the four-year institution can have an internal communication, some type of contact to the student in order to let them know or to inquire, can I go ahead and send back your transcripts to the two-year institution so that we can see if you qualify for an associate's. Upon the authorization from the student, the four-year institution sends the transcripts back to the two-year institution, and then the designated advising staff or registrar for the two-year institution will then evaluate the transcript coming from the four-year institution to see if the student can qualify for an associate's at the two-year institution which they previously attended. I was asking about that. How do you know which associates? That's what my question was. And I was understanding that it can go back to number one, if the student had designated what type of major they wanted at the two-year institution, they can go back to that plan, or whatever they might be majoring in at the four-year institution, that might also be used to evaluate the transcript to see if they qualify for an associate's degree. I think I did that one. Mine is short. My colleague, Mr. Jose Rios, is the one that really deals with the reverse transfer in our division, and this is his contact information. If you need to get in touch with him, I will try my best to answer any questions that you have during the question and answer period. Thank you.